Hi, William. You run our technical services team here. Let's talk about locks and lock picking. How realistic is it to actually pick a lock?
I typically will leverage lock picking when I need to access an area and I cannot find any other way to compromise the thing preventing me access. It's very rare. There are many other ways I can get through there. I love finding key boxes because typically they'll put a $10 lockbox from Amazon or whatever on the wall. In 2 seconds, I can just jiggle that open with a jiggler. Don't even have to pick it. And now I have all the keys.
I'm always intrigued when I meet a scenario where they focused on the expensive, clever, high tech, and you see the hinges, which are hinging on the outside of the door. You can just pop the pins out, lift the door off its hinges, right?
That is very real. Doors can be attacked from the hinges, from over the door, from under the door, from the door latch on the side of the door. There are some techniques that I have where I can breach absolutely any facility really without any covert entry tools. If I had a card reader on the outside of the door and I had a core, a lock core, I'd rather attack the card reader than try to pick locks because if I can steal a badge, that's like having a master key or a big key throughout the facility, and also has the appearance that I belong versus going picking each lock as I work my way along. The whole point of covert entry is just to help the client work through the veneer of security that they have and help them understand where there's residual risk exposure and then work to potentially remediate that in a way that's acceptable.
You've mentioned a couple of times stealing the badge. In your experience, do you think there's a reasonable odds that you'd be able to clone a badge?
Yes, I think that's changing a little bit, but I think it's reasonable that I can clone a badge. I'd rather attack the card reader. You don't have to necessarily reveal yourself through social engineering attacks. You just have to show up on a facility and have the ability to attack a reader. And then from there, you can get all kinds of things. Why not hit the one entry point that everyone walks through and just steal the tags there? That's that veneer of security and the investment of it. And man, if I'm going to spend 20K on this high speed reader, I want to make sure that nobody can walk up, move the back, place a chip on it, and then walk away and bypass the whole thing. That's tragic.